What's up, everyone? It's NFL Week 14, and this is the Wise Guys.
You know, someday when I'm like on national TV, on network television, and I have my late night show, that's going to be the theme.
It sounds like a late night TV theme.
My right hand man.
Am I on the show with you?
You're my right hand man.
It's got to be.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be,
bro. You're going to be. I go, hey, welcome to this late night with Cuz, and here's my man, the Geek. Take it away, Geek.
I'll learn to play an instrument. I'll just stand behind the piano if I'm playing
with the sack.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So listen, I got to talk to you before we get started. I want to relay a story, and I'm gonna ask you a question, and then we'll see where we're gonna go with it. Okay.
Salute.
So there it is, my friend. Okay. So let me ask you something. You ever been out at the bar? You're having beers, right?
Uh-huh.
You're about 2 hours in. You're about 4 beers in, right? You're feeling 4 beers in. Been hanging out at the bar talking to you, but watching the games. All of a sudden, you feel the urge, right? You feel the urge to break the seal. You know about breaking the seal?
Yeah, you never want to break the seal.
But once
it's
the seal
the way. Once, but then you're going every 20 minutes.
Okay. I broke the seal last week.
Oh, already you're talking.
That's
John.
right.
You win 1 out of 12. I was about to give you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure that hell has not frozen over, because the Geek, he won a Butler bet. Yes,
the seal has been broken.
Yes, he won. It's week 14, you said?
What happens, though,
and
after the seal breaks? Was holding it.
Because that was a pity Butler, because I won. I gave you a pity Butler.
No.
I took the Texans out of pittiness.
No. I saw you pick the Texans on the show.
I legitimately picked the Texans.
I saw
without a doubt. But of all my other winners that I had on Sunday, I could have pressed it with you.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I gave you the Texans.
That was the one.
Yes. Congratulate my brother.
Every 20 minutes now, or the seal is broken. Do not bet your house against the Butler bet anymore. The seal is broken.
All right, we'll see. It's now 12-1. All right. If we got he's got one in a row, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait till playoffs.
He's feeling strong.
The playoffs, every bet is a Butler bet.
What's the matter? You feel strong?
I'm feeling good. I am. I'm feeling good. Crushed the bet.
You did. I'm happy.
This weekend, bets I crushed. Now, all right. So this weekend, here's the bets I placed, and you and I actually texted a little bit. And these,
by the way, you know that the Seattle was one of my big plays.
I know. I told you I didn't have the balls. I was like, I can't do it. But I agreed with it. I'm trying to go to our text so that we can see. It was I believe the Chargers, easy money.
Yes, I love the Chargers. That was one of my big plays.
Easy money.
Eagles.
I had a second bet, Eagles. Eagles, Chargers, Seattle were the three. But I couldn't pull the trigger on Seattle. And then I had a free bet for Monday night. And this was another thing. I had gotten, the promotions. You got to do the promotions, guys. If you're not doing these promos,
exactly,
leave money on the table. Leave money on the table. I do every promo. I fucking drive to Jersey. Okay? I drive to Jersey.
So how long does it take you to go from Brooklyn to Jersey?
Well, I'm not in Brooklyn anymore. I'm in New City. Where I am.
I know, but I like to say Brooklyn because that's where you're from.
It is a little more fun.
You know what I mean? It's cool. You got cred.
That's true. Listen,
you got Brooklyn cred. Come on.
You know how you got to get to? You know how you got to get to Jersey from Brooklyn? You got to drive through Staten Island. Through Staten Island.
You're right. Well, you go to Tappan or the what is it? The
Verrazano.
Verrazano.
Through.
That's exit 13 of the turnpike.
Hold up. It gets worse. Past the Arthur Kill. The Arthur Kill.
Yes.
Dump.
Yes.
Doesn't smell good. Doesn't smell good.
No, it does not.
No, it smells bad there. Very bad. The landfill, the Arthur Kill landfill. You got to drive past the landfill to Outerbridge Crossing here in New Jersey. Now you can place a bet. I do that for the site a couple weeks ago was like $1. You bet $1, you win 100. For whatever the Monday night game was. I was like, okay, I'm driving to Jersey, bro. Fucking $1. I'll win 100.
Hey, by the way, you've been crushing the Armenians. I mean,
No, the Armenians don't like me.
You might as well go legit now.
Speaking of crushing the Armenians, Val, my boy Val, who puts out the article every single day for free on the Sharp app.
Oh my God.
Val's parlays has now hit, I believe, his 4th plus 1,500 parlay of the month. Third, it's 3 or 4. Yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday. Free on the Sharp app. Galahad loved the Chargers too. We all love the Chargers. I've got something similar. Like
Galahad.
Yeah, we talked about it
right there. The Galahad.
He knows what's up. He loved the Chargers too. It was the Eagles because the Jets. By the way, the other great thing about this past week was the God lineup, as I like to call it. I call it the God lineup.
It was in the nuts. Yeah.
Gardner Minshew.
Did you have him?
Dallas Goedert. Hell yeah, I had it. Are you kidding me? That was what I gave out.
I know you did. No, I knew you had it, but did you have it?
I hit second place in the SPY. Now I was in a smaller SPY, but I did get second place. I think it was a $2,500 win on a $100 bet. So fine by me.
Hello.
Fine by me. It was a smaller SPY. Little
cash.
SPY. That's because your Eagles defense fucked me over. I blame you.
Well, I told you, Bears. I did tell you. I'm shocked that the Eagles defense was that bad, to be honest with you. Here's the other thing, because I'm with you with the Gardner, but I was disappointed. You know why? Because I thought that Devontae Smith would smash.
Luckily, and you're right, Smith, they barely played him. And they said after the fact.
Because Minshew's got a rag arm.
Yeah, they said after the fact something about running plays and Rager,
Minshew's got
personnel.
A candy cane arm.
Yeah. What's going to happen, though? What's going to happen? There's controversy in
there's no controversy. Hurts will be the quarterback after the bye.
No controversy? Okay.
No controversy. Hurts the quarterback after the bye.
I think that Gardner Minshew is going to be in the mix next season alongside with names such as Mitch Trubisky and it's gross, but Mitch Trubisky and Marcus Mariota. There's such a dearth of quarterbacks in the NFL that all those turds have potential. Not only
they are turds. You are a turd kid too. Yeah.
They're all turds. They could get starting jobs and
I'll take Kenny Pickett over any of those three.
You like Pickett?
Yep.
Pickett's good. Who's going to be the worst team in the league? Texans. Pickett to the Texans.
It's interesting because we got a lot of time before the draft, but there's 3 guys I like. I like Pickett. Look, Matt Corral. Everybody's going to like Matt Corral. I don't. I think I'm lukewarm on him. I like Pickett a ton. He can spin it. He makes all the throws. And then the 2 projects that I like is I do like Malik Willis from Liberty, and I like my man Carson Strong from Nevada.
You like
he could throw it through a brick wall.
Controversial.
Yep. He's got a lot of work to do, but the kid's got an arm. And did you see what my boy? Now I'm a big Josh Allen fan. Did you see the throw Monday night through the wind along the sidelines to
that he dropped? That Diggs dropped? Oh
no, he stuck to him. It was stuck to him. He caught it.
You're talking about the great sideline
on the sidelines.
Diggs dropped in an easy touchdown.
I know he did. Yeah, that was it. That was on the slant. Yeah, no, I agree. But this was a 25-yard friggin', outright boom on the sidelines, a frozen rope.
We talked about it before the game. Actually went and looked up who the best arms in the NFL are. And Josh Allen does rate number 1 in terms of arm strength.
I love that kid.
Yeah, he's number 1 in terms of the arm strength. And you know who was on the list?
Thank you,
number 5?
Yeah, who was that?
You know who's number 5? Mahomes was number 2.
Yeah.
You know who's number 5? And this shocked me. Baker Mayfield.
No. Listen. He can spin it.
I guess he could. I guess
Yeah,
he
he
could
could
spin it.
spin it. Who else? I'm curious. Who else? Who they have?
It was Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and I
Yeah,
don't remember who the other guy was, but
because it had to
it
be
was
Rodgers.
Rodgers was on the list. Mahomes,
What about
Allen,
where was Herbert?
maybe Herbert was the other one. I cannot remember who
Herbert's
the
got a
fourth
nice
guy was.
arm.
The third
Yeah.
guy. I don't remember. I don't know if it's Herbert. I don't remember.
Kyler Murray's got a nice arm too.
Yeah, but he's a little guy. Like it's
Yeah,
hard
but
to
he
be-
could.
yeah.
He spins it. He spins it.
I want
I love quarterbacks. I
You-
love good quarterbacks. I love them.
you stand there all together, those guys, and they all throw it as far as they can. That's how they figure it out. That's how they
Yeah,
know.
but that's not. It's not about giving me 60 yards in the air. It's who can zip it through the wind in a 25-yard chunk play. That's how I look at quarterbacks. I'm serious.
On that
Yeah.
win note, by the way, leave it to Belichick to come in with a game plan
It was
where
awesome.
we are not going to throw
Fabulous.
not even once. No throwing. We're just
That
going to
was-
have 4 throws, and we're just going to run it and run it and run it every single play. And it works.
It was a lot of fun. I love that game. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed it. So let me give you real quick because we're talking about quarterbacks. Can I give you? I was texting with an NFL man. We'll leave it at that. And we were talking about quarterbacks, and he had 7 categories. You ready? Accuracy, anticipation, poise, intelligence, arm talent. That's gust, leadership, and playmaking ability.
Yeah.
That's how he judges. Those are the categories for a franchise quarterback. Dude, does he check those boxes?
I think, what's interesting about those categories when you think about the quarterback position, and I talk about this all the time, this is the Wentz issue. A lot of times these guys have all the athletic talent, the arm talent, everything's there. But if the poise isn't there,
Yeah.
or if the
Intelligence.
if the intelligence isn't there,
Yeah, it's true.
then they just can't make it. Or if really the desire, I mean, you look at like Dwayne Haskins, where the desire isn't there.
Well,
and
he likes a lot of those boxes.
A lot of those things.
A lot of
but,
empty boxes there, cuz.
Fucking lot of empty boxes. But you see why these guys fail. Some I'm seeing a little bit of a problem with Zach Wilson in the fact that the poise is a major concern. The arm talent's there.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. He's a baby.
He's young. Well, he looks
like he's a baby. Listen, I didn't really care for the pick that much, but I got to be patient with the kid. I mean, he is so young.
He'll get another full season.
Yeah.
He'll get another season and we'll find out.
He should, yeah. I mean, and he should.
The poise is not there. And you did see a Herbert have poise day 1, minute 1, second 1.
I agree. Listen, I love Herbert, but I think part of that was his maturity level compared to Zach Wilson. Remember, Zach Wilson's coming off, where he makes his bones is during a COVID season, where he's playing 5 games, 6 games.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to judge. We'll see. All right, so let's get into the games for Week 14. This is the playoff week. So fantasy football, cuz this is the week to get into the playoffs. It's a really important week. A lot of people are on the cusp, right? Normally, it used to be Week 14 was the playoffs. They got bye weeks Week 14, moved to Week 15. Week 15. If you're in a league and your playoffs started this week, Week 14, you should fire the commissioner. That's a big mistake. You can't have the playoffs during a bye week. No, it's Week 15. So it's really important to try to make the playoffs for a lot of people. So this is a really, really important one. And we got some injuries. We got some.
So I love you're such a great fantasy man.
I love fantasy football.
You're a fantasy. You are. I have you on the show every week. People love you, dude. They do. They love you. I kid you not. You got major fans in Philadelphia.
I have a theory why the Philly guys like me. As a Jets fan, they've never, the Eagles have never lost to the Jets in the entire franchise.
12-0. Yeah.
This is why they're like, you're our lovable loser.
Nah, listen, it's more like you're just, your stuff. Philadelphia likes competency, and you're a competent man.
They like the lovable
You're the anti-Nagy.
Now, even before we get into this game, my Panthers got rid of Brady. Brady was talked about as this.
And I love Brady, right? And then, you hear things.
didn't work out.
No, it didn't work out.
Let's hope that they figure something out for next year because you're not.
Well, he's got to get a quarterback.
Yeah, I hope they're not.
But he also needs the coordinator needs to be on the same page with the head coach, with the quarterback. Like the coordinator can't go rogue.
Foul. No, he said he wasn't running the football enough, which tells me maybe a little Chuba this week. So I'm just, my fantasy football mind is going Chuba Hubbard.
I love Chuba this week.
Okay.
Chuba Cabre this week.
I'm down. All right, let's start with the first game, though. We got some injuries in this game to deal with. Thursday night football. The Steelers on the road in the Dome at the Vikings. Vikings 3.5-point home favorites coming off what was, if you're a Vikings fan, ouch. Oh no. Right, a really tough one. A very, very tough. It's going to be hard to get over that. But we like teams coming off a loss here on the WiseGuys. So
we do. It's the say it. Stud off a dud.
Stud off a dud. We don't have to worry about Adam Thielen anymore. It's Jefferson or bust. In this game for the Vikings offense. I don't even know who else is playing for them. Madison. I don't know if Cook is coming back. He's practiced. I do not think Cook will play. But I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But
wicked stuff. But I tell you, I like Madison, dude. Listen, Dalvin Cook's a stud. But as far as backups go, I'm a big Madison fan.
He's one of the best.
Catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a good back.
They lose nothing going
He's
down.
McKissick is what he is.
Well, he's better. They lose
nothing. He and McKissick are I love McKissick.
Yeah, JD's been great.
Yeah, those two are very similar.
A lot of fantasy teams for JD McKissick. But, Steelers coming in, coming off a win, I believe. And I think.
Well, you believe because John Harbaugh goes for 2 to win the game. Oh. It was a tough loss for them, right? They lose their corner. It's a big loss. He's just going, we got to play. And by the way, I can't even kill him for it because the play should have worked. He's got to get Aaron onto that ball. That's a game winner.
Can't trust.
Every one of these teams have a 2-point conversion play that should work 95% of the time. And truth be told, that's what Harbaugh was doing. He goes, I got to play. It'll work. And it should work. So if you're looking at, you want to look at analytics, the percentage of me completing this play that I love so much is so much better than if we go to overtime and we expose basically the elements.
Yeah, I don't know. I if my team's better, I just go to overtime.
I know. Listen, that's conventional thought. I'm not saying you're wrong, and I get it. And I'm anti-analytics as well. However, I think this one, he thought, I'm just giving you what was in his mind, that he had a can't miss play. And the play worked.
I'm sure
if Lamar just gets a little loft.
Can't trust Lamar to put touch on a football. That's not his game.
Yeah, you're right.
His game. So anyway, Steelers, the opposite. Steelers, miraculous win. Vikings, tough loss. I'm not a big lay 3.5 on the Vikings guy because the Vikings are finding ways to lose that you couldn't even. They find unique and creative ways to lose games. You can't even believe it. You're like, oh, they found a new way to lose. Why they got a safety, and when they were up, like they will find a way to lose. Zim, hot girlfriend, by the way. Oh my God, Instagram model. That's part of the problem too. That's part of the problem too. You can't concentrate on football.
Yeah, but if you're a true stick man, you don't worry about that.
He was hanging out with Hate the Face.
A true stick man, you navigate like you got. Listen, baby, I'll be back.
No,
I gotta go win.
He's 60+ years old. Okay, he's got a 25-year-old Russian.
If you're a stick man, you can handle it.
I ain't a stick man. I'd be like, yeah, fuck this game. I'm like, yo, baby, come on. Like that's just me.
Yeah, but she don't like you for that. She likes you because you're a big-time NFL coach.
Yeah, but
so you got to go coach and win.
She wants to wait. She goes like this. Hey, Jimmy, forget these books. You have to come to house. I'm naked right now. And he's like, okay. I'm coming. I'm coming over. What are you always studying with your books and your playbooks? This shit. Get out of there. Come to my house. And that's it.
You got to say, if you're him, you got to go. Again, what did they tell you back in the day? Don't put it on a pedestal.
That's true. Well, he put it on a pedestal. I'm
You
telling
can't put it on a pedestal, man.
He's got it on the pedestal. He's got it on the pedestal.
You can't put it on a pedestal.
All right. I like the Vikings in this game. Even laying 3.5. I don't like the 3.5. I'm going to a different book.
DraftKings is you're laying 3.
Caesars. I'm laying just 3.
Sharp app can tell you where to go.
Yeah. You gotta lay just 3. It's a tough one though. Man, I think it's gonna be a close game. It's really hard to lay the points here.
I don't. I disagree with you.
You think they're gonna blow?
I love the Vikings.
No, back the truck up.
I love the Vikings. Short week. Pittsburgh coming off that win. Oh, please Viking me every day of the week.
Can I just take the money line so I don't have to worry about the fact that I think the Vikings win by 1 or 2?
Here's what I would do if I were you. I would lay.
You're going
minus. I would lay. Well, I would go more than that. I might lay 16.
I just spit the water up.
Actually, 15, because it's the same number. Plus 425.
That's bananas.
All right.
So big bet, pizza money bet.
Yep.
Vikings, not just to cover.
Oh, I lay them here. Here you go. 80. Like I got 1 unit on the on Minnesota, -3, and then I come back with a whatever 2/10 quarter of a unit on that bet. And then I might go a 10% unit, 1/10 of a unit on -21 to 24.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Big prediction. Big prediction.
I love Minnesota.
You gotta like
and they're going to score. Let's see. I love Minnesota to score. I'm a big TJ Watt fan, but Minnesota's going to score. Their over-under is 23.5. Give me the over, thank you.
Okay. There it is. I love the confidence in a dome. Inside.
Give me the Viking horn.
Truck, baby. All right, let's talk about the next game we've got here. This one's interesting as well. We got the Ravens in a divisional showdown against the Browns. The Browns are at home, 2.5-point home favorites. 42.5-point total, low scoring game. By the way, the totals have come down. The odds makers have figured out that it's a low scoring year because the totals are last year we'd have 4 or 5 games with 50 points every single week. COVID.
Well, running game's up too, remember?
What's that?
People are running the ball more too.
I don't know what's going on. All I know is the scoring is down. I don't know what's going on. But Ravens at the Browns. I like the Browns at home here. I know the Ravens are coming off a loss and they're going to want to rebound, but the Browns it's a bad matchup for the Ravens. The Browns play good defense and they run the football and they're not going to throw. They're just going to do what they do. It's a bad matchup for the Ravens, in my opinion.
I agree with you. Listen, there's only one way to look. To me, when the Ravens coming off that kind of game, emotional, physical, there's such a thing about the physicality of the game. And you always go against teams coming off of a big division physical game. I agree. I think it's a Browns line. I go Browns.
I love it. All right. The next game is really weird because it's weird. And it's weird because I don't even know who plays for the Titans anymore. I don't know any players on the team. Yeah. I'm not sure who's the starting running back. I don't know who the wide receivers are. And I'm an encyclopedia of fucking fantasy football. This is what I do. I don't even know any of their names. So we got the Jaguars, terrible team, at the Titans. Titans are 8.5-point favorites. The Titans are so injured. They're AJ Brown? No. Julio?
No.
I don't know who the other guys are. Chester Rogers? I don't know. On the I mean, who plays for the Titans? Who's on this team?
Bro, I feel you.
Dontrell Hilliard?
I mean, look at this team. If you take a look at last week against New England, right? So I do
That
like
was another
Foreman.
bet of mine, by the way. That was easy money.
Yeah, I agree. I like Foreman, but who are you going to go? Westbrook, Hollister. I mean,
It's disgusting.
they got nothing.
They have nothing. Deonta Foreman and
Fitzpatrick.
Dontrell Hilliard.
Yeah, I mean, they got
Des
slop.
Fitzpatrick's like a 6th round rookie
Yeah,
draft pick.
they're slop, dude. I agree.
It's gross. I don't. You know what?
I mean, I
If I
wouldn't
was in
touch the game.
Survivor,
But,
if the Jaguars were ever going to win, Golden Tate, like what is he on that team? Is Golden Tate on the team? So if
Golden Taint is
Golden Tate, if the Jaguars were ever going to win a game, because if it was ever going to happen, and it probably won't, this would be the spot.
agreed.
This would be the spot. Like
I look Jags no other way.
I want to talk about the Jaguars for a second. I need you to clarify something for me. So I've already decided that hate the face Urban Myers. He's not an NFL coach in any way, right? What do you do if you're he's not. And the lesson, and I had a long philosophical discussion about this, and the end result was it's a different job what you do in college football compared to what you do in the NFL. It's just a different job. You could tell that this guy, like a real NFL coach, knows who's in the game. He knows the next play, knows everything. This guy doesn't do any of that. He's like, I don't know. They asked him why James Robertson was in the game when you were down 38-10 and he was injured. And his answer was, I don't know. I don't know. Like that. Like I talked to the
I hear you,
man.
He's it's a bad fit. These college guys, some of these college guys are just fifed. Look at the joke that Brian Kelly is. Are you for real?
They're not.
I'm here in LSU with my family.
It's not.
Dude, you're from Massachusetts. Stop.
It's not.
You park the car. But if you go to LSU and you say I parked my car, they're come on, you gotta give people credit. If I was LSU, I would have fired him for being disrespectful.
By talking with a ridiculous accent?
Yes. Who are you, Foghorn Leghorn?
It's ridiculous. But
I say.
These college coaches.
What a jerk off.
But they paid hate the face.
Hate
Urban
the face
Meyer.
stinks.
They paid him like
let him go.
$2
Listen, Saad Khan's got all the money in the world.
Let
him go.
You're gonna give up the $80 million?
Listen, it's guaranteed. Listen, he's a thief anyway. How much money has that dude stole? I mean, seriously, he should have ran Enron.
I don't know what his background is. I have no idea.
No. I'm not talking about Saad Khan. I'm talking about
Urban Meyer.
Talking about Urban Meyer.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I mean, he's clearly.
Everywhere he goes, he steals. Seriously, he's a thief.
He's a piece of shit. I hate that guy. We hated the face before hating the face was the in thing.
Yes.
We've been hating the face since week 1.
Yes.
Now the world is catching up.
Yes, a fraud. When he was on TV, he was a fraud. When he was at Utah, he was a fraud. When he was at Florida, he was a fraud. When he was at Ohio State, he was a fraud. And he was proven to be a fraud everywhere. He was.
He clearly,
Ohio State miss him?
No, they're better off.
I can argue Utah doesn't miss him.
He's not a football man. I don't understand how you get to be a head coach. He's a good talker. I don't know.
I'm here with my family.
He's a schmoozer. He convinces people. I see this way too often. I don't understand it.
I hate him. I got to tell you, I hate him.
Yeah. So anyway, enough with what do you do? I think the Jaguars are stuck with him. I don't think they're going to get rid of him. They're going to be stuck with him for a couple of years.
Good
which
luck,
ruins Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence ruined.
By the way, somebody showed me a picture. Did you watch The Sopranos?
Yeah, of course.
You did?
Oh wait, you think Trevor Lawrence looks like the guy from Italy?
Okay,
the
so
assassin?
yes,
he's the
love child between Furio. And Carmella.
It could be.
I saw that tweet. I was like, "Wow, that's awesome!"
As soon as you said show me a picture, I thought of Furio.
You didn't see this?
I didn't see the meme. No.
So there was a picture that went viral, and it was Carmella and Furio as Trevor Lawrence's parents.
And
the guy goes, I can't unsee this. And he was right. When you look at, he looks exact. Furio's nose and Carmelo's face.
As soon as you said it, I was like, Furio? Like, it didn't even have
Furio was a great character.
Furio is awesome. The assassin.
I'm here for the money.
Yeah.
Just
awesome.
the money.
I saw something with that actor recently where he was talking about, something on Soprano. I guess they're doing they had that Look Back movie, which I haven't seen yet. A young Tony movie. Or
I didn't say it's not that good.
Yeah. Not that good. Yeah. All right. Anyway, with this game, it's Jaguars or but. It's a shitty game. Don't bet it. I bet the Jaguars if I had to, because Titans don't have any players on the team. There's no one on the team.
I can't bet that game. No, you can't.
No, I wouldn't bet that. Raiders at the Chiefs. Chiefs at home, 9.5-point favorite, 48.2.
All right, so we're back with the Chiefs. Here's why I like the Chiefs, and you're going to go, no, stay away from the Chiefs. And I would understand why you would say that. But the Raiders' defense is so tragically bad that you'll watch the Chiefs' offense will score points. Fangio, like he did Sunday night, they're not going to score against Fangio. He knows how to beat that offense by playing him too deep zone, frustrating them. But the Raiders do not. They don't have the personnel defensively to even slow down Kansas City or frustrate them. Therefore, if Kansas City's offense is on the loose, I'll roll with the Chiefs all day long.
Yeah, it's tough. The Chiefs just have had these close games this year.
But you understand my logic, right?
No, I get it.
Totally. I mean, I show my work, right? I give you the reason why I like Kansas City, even though I know their offense has struggled, is because of the Raiders' defense. And I cite the Broncos' defense and how they were built to frustrate Kansas City, and the Raiders are not.
No, I totally agree. And I would flip it around and say, the Raiders offensively have not looked very good. I don't want to know. I don't know if it was since he who must not be named at wide receiver did what he did, or if it was just Chucky getting kicked off the team for conduct unbecoming of a head coach. I don't know. Was he a good coach? Like now I don't know. Maybe he was good.
Was Gruden a good coach? Nah.
Maybe you say, because I thought he was terrible, but now that he's off the team, their offense seems to be worse.
Yeah, why? They lost Suggs.
I mean, they lost Ruggs.
And who couldn't play? Who was banged up on Sunday? Deshaun.
Waller's been out a lot, and
yeah, I mean, like I don't know how you can blame the coaching staff for what's transpired with them, with their skill people. First of all, you lose Suggs, you lose space. The whole field is based off of Suggs' speed.
Ruggs.
Excuse me, Henry Ruggs. I'm talking about Suggs.
But he must not be named. He shouldn't be named. We wipe him from our memories.
Thank you for.
Yes, we wiped him from our.
Henry Ruggs everything was built off that speed, right? It was. So that's why Thanksgiving Day they had success, because Deshaun Jackson had a couple games left, right?
He was playing that role. Opening. I will say this. So, the little fantasy angles on this game, they lose Kenyon Drake, the Dreezy, and now
you're a big Dreezy man.
I always liked the Dreezy, but you know what? He burned me. We had a parting of ways. But they lose the Dreezy. And what's interesting is they are throwing to and with just a lack of people to throw to, all of a sudden Josh Jacobs is being used in the passing game, which I like for fantasy purposes. I think he got 9 receptions or 9 targets in the last game. So I like that. I like for fantasy purposes. All of a sudden, Josh Jacobs.
Love that. You fantasy nut that you are. You love on your back. It's 9 targets.
Yeah, you throw to my running back. I love you forever.
Yep.
So that's
you love that, and you love running quarterbacks.
I love the running. I like the legs. Oh, I'm all in on Taysom Hill. Like I was all it's my guy, Taysom Hill, all in every week.
Jalen Hurts, your guy.
Hurts, that's been my guy all year. Yeah, I like these guys. I like these guys because the margin for error is so nice. Like even when a bad game, they usually get you 18, 20. Just like
your floor. You talk about the floor all the time.
Yeah, the floor is great with those guys.
Yep.
And I'm riding Jalen Hurts like a fucking cowboy to a fantasy championships all over the place. So, I hope he comes back next week, because last week I had actually I in my big money league, I played Ben Roethlisberger and he put up 25. I was like, all right.
Did you really?
Yeah, had a big week.
Who's on your team in the big money league?
I've got that's the league where I told you I took a shot week 2, emptied the fob for Elijah Mitchell. Got Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
I got Montgomery. I got Antonio Gibson on that team. I got Debo Samuel. That's my bike punk. Of course he's on that fucking team. He's on every team.
That's right, my punk.
That's my bike punk. Debo Samuel. I've got that team also has Waddle and Claypool, I want to say, a wide receiver. But I have 3 quality running. I have 4 quality running backs.
Motherfucker.
I got Darrell Henderson's on that team as well. D Hendo. Because I got.
Is it a 5-figure league or a 4-figure league?
It's a 4-figure, but it's part of like you move on. You could win like $100K in this thing. So because there's a main, you move on to the championships, and then it's like against there's like 5,000 teams in this thing in total. So first you got to win your 12 team, and then you move on to the finals and the whole deal.
Is that DraftKings?
No, that's one of the. I don't want to promote it. They don't sponsor us, so fuck them. But but I don't want to promote it. But it's one of those. Curious. Yeah, it's one of those leagues. It's outside of DraftKings, but it's a compilation league, and I'm trying to win it. I should finish top 2.
Take down the money, baby. Take down the money.
I'm trying to get that money for the people. For the people. Spread it around for the people.
You're gonna roll it right back into the Sharp app.
I'm like Robin Hood, bro. I win.
You are.
I give it back to the people,
dude. That's why you're great, man.
You got to see what's coming on the Sharp app, guys. Little insider info. We were at technology. The things we're bringing to the Sharp app, trends, tools, stuff. It's gonna blow your mind. We're gonna have write-ups for every game, trends. They're like really, really high level stuff. I can't even. It's gonna be so soon. It's going to be so soon. All you got to do is stick with us. The game centers are being expanded. We're now talking about having a breakdown for every fucking player, not just trend breakdowns for games, for players. No one has this. No one.
None of these motherfuckers.
We have a player center. You know, we get game center. You get all the info on the game. We're going to do that at a player center around props. It's going to be mind blowing. No one has this.
Yeah, I love it, bro.
We're doing.
It's our Bible.
We're doing things. I just got to, we're doing things. All we ask, download the app, hang out, check it out, watch the WiseGuys show on the app. That's all we ask. If we do that, we'll continue to grow it. We'll make it better. It's mostly free stuff. It's awesome. All right. I don't even know where we are. All right. Moving on. Saints, Jets. Saints road 5.5-point favorites. The Jets are not good against good defenses, man.
Pass.
Yeah. I'm going with the Saints.
I got nothing to look. I want nothing to do with that game.
No, you could bet this one. You could take the Saints. They're going to destroy the Jets. Even on the road. If this was at home, oh my God. But even on the road, even lacking any players, just defensively. Because
listen, I get it. Saints are nobody, but I still don't even mess with that game.
Here's what happens, cuz. The Jets won, right? They won last week. Now they think they're good. They won a game. It's like me after I win a Butler.
No, the Jets didn't win.
Wait, the Jets lost last week. What the fuck am I saying?
The Eagles, yeah.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. Oh, they already had the rebound of being shitty after the win. That's right. That already happened. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. That was 2 weeks ago. Forget what I said. Yeah. But still, I like the Saints because the Jets are terrible. But I will say, no, they played good offense last week, the Jets. For the first time, what's his name? Wilson played competent for a minute.
I do like Elijah Moore.
He's hurt. He's not even going to play. He's COVID.
No, I'm saying in general, I like Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
He's a terrific player.
Yes.
And last week, before he got hurt in that game, he was a factor.
Yes. No, he's a great. I was excited to draft him in the second round of my dynasty leagues. He's going to be good. We'll see. Not without a good quarterback, but yeah, I like the Saints here. I like Taysom Hill too. I'm a Taysom Hill fan. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm worried about his finger, and that's a concern. I don't know if he's going to be able to throw the football. He definitely didn't look good throwing the football last week after he got hurt, but they're saying he's fine, so I don't fucking know.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he looked really bad.
I mean, but he stinks.
I like Taysom Hill.
Do you?
Yes.
What do you like about him?
He runs. He runs the football.
You're a leg guy. I listen.
I like it. He runs the football. I don't think he's a bad thrower either. I don't think he stinks.
I do, but that's all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's that.
I'm an ass man, so what do you like to do?
You're a pocket man. I'm a legs guy. All right. Let's move on. Cowboys at Washington. Interesting game. Cowboys 4.5-point road favorites at the football team. I don't really know.
I like the football team a lot. I got to be real with you, man. I'm digging the
in
football team.
You like them in the spot?
Nah, in this spot, I actually like Dallas, but I think it's a stay away piece. It's a NFC East division game, right? Washington's playing good ball.
They're playing better.
But and again, I would lean Cowboys. I think it's a good spot for Dallas. But man, I can't. That's a tough bet.
Don't
you know the games I like. When I tell you to go in
the next game, I'm sure we're both gonna like this one. You're gonna love this next game. So tough. It's a tough call. The problem with the Cowboys.
I can't look Washington because you just went to Vegas. You won. You've been back traversing there on a short week on a Monday night. Then you go to. I think it's a tough schedule, and I think Dallas is good.
The problem with Washington is, as much as I could see him playing a close game here, I also could envision like them down 30-10 in this one.
Yeah, I mean, do they have the firepower to go ahead now with the Cowboys? It's one thing to do that with the Raiders.
They don't have it for the Cowboys. The Cowboys sometimes play bad. That's what I'm saying. Like if Washington got to bring some good defense, so the Cowboys kind of have to play bad in order for them to hang in there. It's a tough bet. I don't think you need to pull the trigger on that one. But this next one, I do think there will be a cuz bet, and we're not going to go against each other on this because I'm going to be similar to you here. We got the Falcons at the Panthers. 2.5 points for the home Panthers team here. And I got to tell you, I just think defensively, the Panthers are good enough to win this game. Even if they have shitty ass Cam Newton, who's not good at football, at the helm, it doesn't matter. Panthers win. They run the football. They play defense. They win it, and they win it by more than 2.5.
And Matt's pissed off.
Yeah,
so
angry Matt Rule.
Yeah, especially after what happened with Brady. I love Carolina this week.
I knew you'd love them. You're gonna
lay great spot for them.
You're gonna lay 10.
I'm gonna lay 14.
Laying 14, guys. This is another one. Write it down. This is another one. You don't just lay the 2.5. Take the big money. You can lay 10. You can lay 14. Listen, Atlanta is that bad that they can lose.
I had a great. I put together a great parlay where you had last week the Chargers -3, the Eagles -7, and the Seahawks -3, and together that was a +740.
You sent me that one. Did that one barely miss?
It hit.
Oh, nice.
It hit. Yeah, really. But like that's my point. Like Carolina is one of those games that you could build around. See, you always want to build. You take. Here's my strategy, just FYI. So say there's 3 games a week that I love, right? And so I build separate plays around those 3 teams. And so you wheel them around. So you could bet the 3 teams together, and then you bet a separate one, right? With, like, say, Carolina. I would do Carolina with an alternate line with 2 other plays because it bumps up the odds on the parlay.
I love it.
And if you go 3-0, chances are you're going to have a huge week.
It's the key is 3-0.
Well, even if you're 2-1, you're going to have a monster week, right? Because you're going to wheel these around with, you're going to make your money on the 3 teams betting the alternate line. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
because it just bumps up the number.
You just have to hit a couple of them, 1 or 2 of
them.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it smashes for the week. I love the Panthers here. I think it's a great play. All right, guys. For those of you guys watching, don't forget to smash the like button if you like it. People want to, let people know that you like the show. They could find it. Smash the like. Do us a solid. Help the algorithm on the YouTubes and all of that.
Thanks, fellas.
Subscribe to the channel. So we appreciate it if you hit the like button here. If you enjoy this type of content and you like to see more of Cousin the Geek, that's what you got to do. So we appreciate that. All right. Next up, Seattle.
How's Bonnie?
Seattle. Bonnie?
How's your wife?
Laura.
No, I call her Bonnie because the Pulp Fiction.
Oh, all right.
Because of the chicken, which is the Bonnie situation.
Oh, I like it.
See, Stats knows this, but I got to fill you in.
No, I didn't know about. I didn't. Wait a minute. I'm like, wait a second.
I know it's Laura.
Don't
I call
inside
Laura
joke
Bonnie.
me.
All right.
All right. Bonnie's good. Bonnie's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me and Bonnie robbing the robbing and stealing in the diner. That's from Pulp Fiction, right?
Yes.
Love that movie. I know Bonnie.
Yes.
It's a robbery, motherfuckers. I know all about it.
When you had the coffee, it's good coffee.
All right, hold up. Seattle at Houston. Seattle road 7.5-point favorites. You know, Houston benching or just mercifully putting Tyrod Taylor aside. Davis Mills back it out, maybe better than Tyrod at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm telling you, I would not bet Seattle. Stay away. You may not want to bet Houston, and I understand that. But remember, Jamal Adams out for the season. That game last week was their Super Bowl. You could fade them the rest of the year.
You know what came out like today? Russ talking about teams he's willing to be traded to.
Exactly. Just make sure you fade them the rest of the year. Do not bet them.
Finished.
All right. The rest of the year, there's 4 games left. Do not play them.
I want to go back and look. I want to talk about the teams that Russ is willing to be traded to. One of them was the Giants.
Yeah.
Local team. But I didn't look closely. I just saw a notification.
I mean, can you imagine if you had Russ throwing to Tony and,
wherever Russ goes, I hope he goes to the Jets. Wherever
Ingram,
Russ goes will be good.
Kenny Galladay would actually show up and play.
Let me ask you a question. What if you're the Eagles, what do you give up to bring Russ to town?
We talk about this all the time. I honestly, I don't think they're ready for Russ. When you're building your team, right, and you think about your franchise quarterback,
roots. Got to water the roots.
You got to, but the intersection has to be there, right? So this is Russ. Let's be real. Russ is 33, so Russ is here, but he's going down. You're the Eagles. You want to be going up. But is that intersection to the point where they can be good enough to be a true contender? And I don't know that they're ready for
him. Steelers better fit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh.
If Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh, where's Russ going?
I mean, to me, there's a bunch of teams. Miami.
I think Miami likes
Chicago.
Maybe Chicago. Could it be? I mean, everybody. Denver.
Yeah, obviously,
it's easy to say Denver. It's easy.
But there's a lot of issues with what happens with Deshaun.
How about this one? I got a mind blower for you. But Russ wouldn't want to go here. He goes to the Browns. Think about it. Do you think the Browns are going to pay Baker Mayfield $37 million a year after the season?
I mean, I wouldn't.
You bring in Russ. The problem is Russ doesn't want to be in another heavy run-focused team. Like that's what.
If you're Russ, you want to go play in Cleveland, or do you want to go play in Miami?
If I'm Kevin, I don't ever want to go to Cleveland for any reason, ever.
It takes a lot out of you, man.
It's Cleveland. There's nothing that happened.
It's cold. It's like it just takes a lot out of you.
No one wants to go to Cleveland. Just in general. You know what?
I had an apartment there.
What were you doing in Cleveland?
Oh, it's a long story.
I don't even want to know. I got to tell you. What are you doing in Cleveland? Like, what are you?
Put it this way. I was working in New York, and I was covering a Indians playoff game at Jacobs Field. And then, there was a ball girl. And
here's what's up. This is what happens.
And the next thing you know, I found myself flying out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then that lasted like 6 months, 8 months. It didn't even last the length of my lease.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait, you warned me before. Wait, what were you just saying about like don't
Don't put her on the pedestal.
Yeah, that's a pedestal right there. No, you make her move to no.
Well, but here's the thing. I like playing on the road better because you can leave. If you bring them to the home, now you just can't leave.
That's fair. All right. No one's betting this game. Fuck that game. I'm not betting Houston. And I'm not betting
Houston
Seattle
or nobody. Houston or nobody.
No, I'm not betting that game. All right. Lions at the Broncos. Broncos at home, 8.5 point home favorites.
I mean, I can't lay 8.5. And I can't bet the Broncos after coming off the win. No. But you're going to lay 8.5 with Teddy?
No. They're not a team that wins by 8.5.
No, they're not.
Let me ask you another side note because I don't.
He's going to get fired, Fangio.
I don't understand what's going on. How is Jared Goff this bad? Like he's out there playing like a rookie most of these weeks, like just looking to like discombobulated. He doesn't listen. Goff was never a great quarterback, good game manager type of guy. You would think. Is it just like the Lions offense is so shitty around him that now it just makes him look terrible? Because I've seen Jared Goff play where he's looked fine.
Yeah. How much is protection, right? And, when he was the Rams last year, he did have protection. He stinks, but the Lions' O-line makes him look worse.
And their lack of wide receivers doesn't help. What a weird team that Lions team.
They are, aren't they? They're
bizarre.
It's
a weird team. It's
a bad team that's looking to,
There's so many bad teams in the NFL. Yeah. That's the team that might get that first pick. That quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not playing this game. So we got another one, a tough one here. And by the way, I'm going to lay the points on the Chargers. The Chargers -10. The Giants with Mike Glennon at the helm.
Yeah, I hear you.
West Coast, Glennon, so bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
He makes Daniel Jones look good.
Yes, I agree. I think you're right.
It's a bad scene.
No, I mean you can't. Listen, my fear is that line is way overinflated. I mean, quite frankly, my numbers had them 7.
I hear you,
but I mean, I can't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't. Geek, I couldn't do it.
They look bad. And the problem with the Giants is they're not built to lean on the run. They have a good running back now, Saquon Barkley, whatever. I don't know if he's good, actually. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I don't know if he's good. Sometimes when you get hurt too often, you're not good.
No.
Like, you might have been good before, but the injuries pile up. Chad Pennington style.
Yeah, I'm with you. I wouldn't touch this game. No. If I had to, I bet the Chargers, but I could never look at the Giants.
You know what you could do with the Chargers here? If you want a little bit, and I do think that Mike Williams will be cleared. By the way, they'll be without Keenan Allen, but they've got Austin Eckler. They don't have a lot of good weapons though. Outside of without Keenan Allen, if you take away Mike Williams, now you're talking about Jalen Guyton, Josh Palmer. They actually don't have enough weapons to win the game, and there's no way you want to be laying 10 with Palmer and Jalen Guyton as your primary wide receivers, and with Jared Cook. It just might be a slow scoring shit fest where they still win, but I actually do think Williams will be.
I'll be honest with you, dude.
Yeah,
I would still take the Chargers. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, that seems bad, dude.
But I do think Williams is going to play. So Williams has only got the COVID designation.
I mean,
of contact with Keenan Allen. It's not like he has COVID. He'll test negative. He's got the shots. Yep. He's got the he's got the.
But again, that's why I tell you to stay away. There's only one way to bet it, and it's the Chargers, and then the line's inflated.
Now, I don't bet those kind of games. Like I'd rather, like I said, my style is I'm going to bet 3 or 4 games, and that's it. I don't push a bet every game.
I don't put a number on anything. If I like it, right? Like this, like I legitimately like Minnesota. I legitimately like the Chiefs. I like Carolina a ton. I mean, I gotta really like it. I kind of lean toward. I agree with you about the Saints. I lean toward Dallas. But if I give you games that I love Carolina, and I really do like the Browns a lot. I think Baltimore coming off that kind of loss. I think there's a hangover.
It's a bad matchup
If
for
you're
Baltimore.
playing the Steelers, that bitter, hated rivalry, and it's that physical, there's a hangover, man. I'll take Cleveland.
The best 2 games of the quote-unquote main slate are coming up.
And I like both of them.
These are 2 great games. I'm excited for these 2 games. They are the piece of resistance on the main slate. We'll start with the 49ers at the Bengals. 49ers coming in as road 1.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that from.
A little weird on the why.
I like
49ers
Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's a little. My rule of thumb is if I look at a game and I think either team can win this, which I do. I look at this game. I could see either team winning it pretty comfortable.
Bet the dog.
You always take the points. And in this case,
I think the Bengals are a better team.
They showed some kinks in the armor last week. Joe Mixon got dinged up a little bit. Might not play. Not play. That's
I know
the armor. I'm also kind of.
Okay. I love Burrow. I look at those weapons. He's got 3 legitimate weapons. You forget about Boyd. We all know about Jamar Chase. We all know about Higgins, but Boyd. I like their tight ends. I love Cincinnati in this game.
Listen, I like them because they're the underdog. I like the 49ers as a team right now as well. Obviously, so they need to get Debo back. If they don't get Debo back, they are really, really limited without him. So I do want to see. Yeah,
because Jimmy G gets exposed like he did against the Seahawks.
It didn't look good, and that was because Debo wasn't there. Oh my, George Kittle, what a game! But they didn't. The funny thing was Ayuk.
And I like Ayuk.
They don't like Ayuk either that much.
I like him.
Shanahanigans is a mercurial coach. He don't like you. You know it. He doesn't like Trey Sermon.
I still like Trey Sermon. Yeah.
Shanahanigans don't like him. So
he hasn't liked him from the beginning all year. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like him on another team, not this one.
Yeah.
But I like Elijah Mitchell. He's looking pretty good at running back. I love it when Deebo Samuel's back there running plays. So I think it's a good game. But yeah, you take the home team and the points because they're similar teams. So I agree
love
with you.
Cincinnati.
That is Bengals here all day.
Pizza bet too.
Yeah. Ooh, a little pizza bet.
Yep.
Look, take the Cincinnati. Take the Bengals.
Yep. Sprinkle it.
Give a couple points.
-7.
There you go. Give a couple points.
I like him.
All right, I'm into.
I like this next game a lot too.
This is the game of the week. This is. Is this the Super Bowl? Is this a preview?
All right, tell me which side I like.
We got the Bills at the Bucs. I think you gotta go.
You know me well.
You're gonna like the Bills here.
Correct, Armando.
You're gonna like the Bills here. Tough loss. Windy. It was windy. Josh Allen not happy about that last series. I'm not happy. I had the fucking Bills. All you need to throw a touchdown. Good to go. So I bet the Bills and the under. The under was the dunk. I told you. I called you. I said, I know that you're going to call me a donkey for betting the under. And the whole public is on the under. And I know it. But it's fucking windy out, bro. And I'm
You're right. You rode the donkey.
I rode the donkey. Sometimes you got to ride with the public. It's like me and like all the donkeys behind me. It's like, take my money, Mr. Armenian. Take my money. Here we go. But this time, pay me, bitch. Pay me, bitch. Pay me. Like, seems too obvious. Oh, you're doing the obvious donkey play, Geek. Oh, sounds like something you would do. That's right. I'm taking the easy money. I like easy money. And that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. Easy money. Take the under. Why? Because Belichick is going to come in and he's going to run the football every single play in the wind. And the clock is just going to be ticking away. There's a field goal. Oh, can't kick a field goal. 4th down. Turnover. Can't kick a field goal. Too windy. Turnover. Wait. Look up. Half the first quarter. The first quarter's gone. Oh, shit. Nothing happened. I bet the under. By the 4th quarter, I was like, 22 points. I think we're good. There was no sweat. There was no sweat in it. I'm rooting for the touchdown at the end of the line. I don't care. Throw a fucking touchdown. Throw another one. I still got the under. Good. But Josh Allen, Knox drops the pass. Diggs drops the pass. Josh Allen sacked.
Tripped over his lineman.
It was a rough finish. So, but the flip side is Tom Brady is the GOAT. And you know what? The reason I like the Bills is not because I definitely think they're going to win the game, but rather because it's probably going to be a close game and you take the points in those scenarios. That's the way I'm looking at it.
I like the Bills to win the game.
That's fair. I think they can
win. I like
win.
Josh Allen. I like this team. I think they come back. I like them. I'm going to ride them again. I'm going to come back. I lost with them Monday night.
Money back.
I'm coming back.
Did you join me on the under? No. You didn't join me on the under. You just took the Bills.
I did not.
You didn't ride the donkey?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm glad you did, though, my brother.
Regrets.
I would be honest with you. I'm always honest with you. I didn't like it. I actually thought it was too few. It was so low that I thought Josh Allen would be able to cut it through the wind. Problem is they were too. But the Bills were concerned. If I were the Bills, I would have thrown it all day long. I got Josh Allen. Fuck the wind.
It was a little windier. I like ignoring weather. It was a little windier than the normal ignore situation. It was really
if anybody can cut it through,
yeah, he was doing.
It's Allen.
He got a beautiful touchdown pass to Gaby Davis, but he got fucking Steffi Diggs dropping passes.
You're right.
Knox dropped 4 passes in that game.
You're right.
Dawson Knox, not a pass dropper.
No.
Not known for the dropping of the passes.
Mm-hmm.
He's dropping 4 passes in that game.
And they win the game. If he catches, there's 2 of them
you gotta catch
that they win the game. Yep.
You gotta catch that. When you're a tight end, you gotta catch that end zone like that. Pass
I agree.
You got it. That's what you're in the game because you're a large, intimidating physical man who can rip the football out of the air when you're up against a cornerback. And that's what you're supposed to do, and you fucked it up.
Snatch.
That's what you got to do. All right. I love the Bills call here. I love the GOAT. Don't get me wrong. Brady, he's always in play. But, I think a close game,
Buffalo. Give me Buffalo.
Cuz says, take the money line.
Yep.
All right. Sunday Night Football. This one's scary. The Bears, with Fields back at the helm, taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. 12.5 point on the board for the Packers. And dare I say this, cuz I don't know if 12.5 points enough.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you said that.
I don't know.
I lay it with the Packers.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers.
Sunday night games are pretty close, but
I'm not a big. I don't lay 12.5. I just don't bet those type of.
But against a quarterback like Fields, I'll do that.
Fields is going to have this is not a good spot for Fields on the road. Packers.
What's he going to give you? Is he going to get the 20? I don't think so.
No, the frozen tundra.
So if he doesn't get the 20, I'll say that Green Bay gets to 34.
It's cold. It's winter. It's December.
Yeah.
It's windy. I don't know that Justin Fields has experience in those kind of conditions.
Nah.
It's not a good scene. It's not a good scene.
Go, Pack, go.
Yeah, the Packers game. Finally, we end the week with what might be the best game. Listen, this is great games this week. We got 49ers Bengals. We got Bills Bucs, possible Super Bowl preview. And we have what could be an NFC championship preview between the Rams and the Cardinals. The Cardinals are home, 2.5 point favorites. The Rams not playing the best ball the last few weeks. They're looking a little better this past week. Kyler Murray came back with a vengeance. DeAndre Hopkins back. Cardinals 2.5 point favorites. They're at home. I think the number is good.
So where you going? Because I have a pick that I like in this game.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals. I'm sticking with the home team here. I like this game. It's
all right.
I'm sticking.
Let me stop you.
Here we go. Is this the Butler?
This is it.
Oh no. All right, we got a Butler. Last game, Monday Night Football. Cardinals Rams. Home team, 2.5 point favorites.
I don't
Cuz
want the
got the
points.
Rams taking the points.
I
And
don't want the points.
no points.
We'll
No
go
points?
straight up.
Straight up. Even better. Giving me real odds. Now, by the way, for you guys who are watching this, when Cuz does this, you really want to bet this game. So I'm just going to say it. You do
I'll
want
go
to bet.
two. I'll give you no odds. Double Butler.
No odds. Double Butler. Don't
So
forget
no
the seal is broken.
points.
Are you sure? The seal is broken.
I know. I
The
listen.
seal was
You
broken.
won for the first
last week.
time in 12, 13 weeks, whatever it was.
I was drinking beers. I was holding it, drinking, holding, drinking,
Listen,
holding.
I mean,
won the
that's
seal.
why I want to make it attractive to you.
All right.
I'll go double.
Butler. I'm in.
Double
I'm in.
Butler. You got
in.
Arizona. No points. I don't want your 2.5.
I'm in.
I'll just take the Rams out.
Here's what's
right.
gonna happen.
And this is the perfect setup for the Rams.
What's the best player on the Rams? Jalen Ramsey. Actually, Aaron Donald. Actually, they got a lot of great players. But the best cornerback.
Von Miller's not bad either.
Jalen Ramsey's the difference maker, right? He takes out your best player. But here's the deal. Cardinals don't care. They got a lot of guys. You want to take out Hopkins? We're going to throw it to – we got 4 other guys we're going to throw. We're going to throw it to A.J. Green. We're going to throw it to Christian Kirk. We got Rondell Moore running around. John Connor.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Yak. Zach, he got rid of the tips.
You're all Hopkins up. You're all DeAndre Hopkins.
No, Hopkins and Jalen Ramsey go play on the side over there with each other. No one, you guys go over there. They negate each other. All Murray has to do is get the ball out quickly or run the football.
What you call him?
Murray, Kyler.
Oh, I thought you called him Marvin Murray.
No, Kyler.
No, it's one of your nicknames, funny nicknames.
No, that's not one of mine. All Murray's got to do.
I like Uncle Lenny. I like
Uncle
your
Lenny.
nicknames.
I have nicknames for everybody.
Yeah.
Kyler, I don't.
That's why I love you.
I have a kinship.
I'm
with
a
Kyler
nickname
Murray.
man. Yeah.
You know why I like Kyler Murray? Short guys, we stick together and we root for each other. When he reminds me of me. We look similar, and we play the game similar. Me and Kyler. I always had a kinship with Russ Wilson too, but now he's coming to the end.
You guys are separated at birth.
Yeah, these are my guys, and I appreciate the height challenged quarterbacks a little more because listen, when I played quarterback in Brooklyn, in the street in front of my house, I got to tell you, the height.
Cut around do a donut around the telephone pole.
One time I hit my neighbor's Yugo. That window shattered. I was like, oh my God. Can't believe it.
Did you run?
Yeah, I ran. It's really stupid when you break a window of your neighbor's 2 houses up and you run because he knows it's you. He just walks to your house and knocks on your door and he's he tells your parents.
Mr. Epstein. Yeah.
Your son was playing out in the street, little softball. It was a softball actually out in the street. I found the ball in my vehicle. He might want it back. And do you mind?
Yeah, paying for it.
Yeah, dealing with the back window.
Yeah.
My father's screaming at me. Come on! The fuck are you doing?
Kevin!
Yeah, it was never fun. Never fun.
Kevin!
Get up here!
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams.
Yeah, I like it. I'll take the Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals. I'll take Kyler Murray, my boy, to pull it out at home. It's a home game. All right. That'll do it, guys. That will do it for the Wise Guys. NFL Week 14. Remember.
Good luck, guys. Sharp app, please.
Big
download it. Let's go for you.
Make sure you get the Sharp app. It's free. You got to download the app. And remember the big bets for the week. Ready?
So I'll give you mine, and then you give you yours, okay? So I
think we had agreements on a lot of these. The Browns?
Yeah, we both like the Browns, right?
Vikings tomorrow night.
Yes, I like Minnesota a ton. So does the Geek. Love Carolina. Love the Bengals, the Bills. We both like the Packers. And the only game we're really split on is Rams-Cardinals. Geek likes the Cardinals. I like the Rams.
There it is. There it is. The recipe for success in NFL Week 14. You got it here. Always a good time, cuz. Always a good time hanging out
Love
with
you, Geek.
everybody.
You're the best. See
Awesome,
you guys.
man. We will
Have a
see you
great
guys
night. Hey,
next
tomorrow, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic. Geek will be on. All right. So 1 o'clock.
Tweet the 97.5 Fanatic Twitter with your sit, start, who do I play, who do I say. Try to make them as long as possible because I really enjoy the ones that have 5 or 6 players involved.
Yeah, you don't bat an eyelash either.
It's super easy to remember 5 or 6 players. It's like, wait, you're even throwing players who are out this week at me, bro. Come on, you just cut them down. Cut them down.
They love you, Geek. They love you.
You gotta cut them down, though. If the player's out that week, you don't gotta include them in the question because I got a hard enough time remembering who. Every once in a while,
They love you, Geek.
Every once in a while, you hit me with like 7 names. It's like pick 2. I'm like, all right, hold on a second.
Pick 2 PPR.
I got a problem.
Jefferson.
That show would be a lot easier if you gave me all those questions in advance, so I could write down all this. No,
dude, they're coming rapid fire, dude. I don't even show. Like, listen, I do it off of, Instagram or Twitter, and I like it. Don't stop.
It's rapid fire. I'm just
I'm constantly looking, refreshing, and I got every 5 minutes. I got another 50 questions.
I love it. Tian, whatever you're saying, my man, all I got to ask is that you like and subscribe to the channel. That's all we can ask. All right. We'll see you guys next time on the Wise Guys. Good luck this week, everyone. Deuces.
Good luck, guys.